First things first. And not a creature was stirring. Not even a mouse. Except for some squirrel. Well, 'tis a foggy day. But we're going to fire up. There he is. You see him? Jiminy Christmas, dude. You are loud. Sorry. Gonna fire up old Big Betty. Throw on Freddy. Actually, we gotta put the mower on Freddy first. Then we're gonna take Betty, Freddy, and we're going to somebody's house over about a half hour away, and we're gonna bush hog about an acre or something. So come along for the ride. Gotta include the old 6.0 cold start. Not a bad start. Gotta do the old loop-de-loop. Well, I could have backed in, but it's all sandy grass. Not really nice, so I'll just do the old loop-de-loop. Damn. I'm gonna keep doing the loop-de-loop. Looks like I need to trim a tree or two. Just park right here on the hill. It's a good spot for the ramp to sit. Pretty sandy. Digs into the sand instead of moving the bending the edge of the ramp. We have some quick connect washers that's supposed to make it better for sliding a quick hitch in, but there were some aftermarket brackets added to this bush hog that we kind of need to edit a little, but we haven't really figured out exactly how we want to do that, so we just take the quick hitch off for now. But that's what I was taking off right there. Now I'm just trying to get one hole lined up. And you'll kind of see I have some troubles. I end up fighting it a little. But basically, the easiest way I've found out how to do it is you get one side, one arm started, and get the pin in. Then you can hook onto the top link. And then you can pull it up and down, and that'll kind of bring the other side around. Like here I'm gonna get that other side, get that side kicked in and started. Should get the pin in. And then top link, get it in. So another trouble I had is on this, you can adjust the turnbuckles on the arms for the sway of the 3-point. Well, if on this particular implement with the tractor, to hook it up, I have to loosen the turnbuckle, or I have to make it longer so that it'll fit around the pins. But once I get it on there, I have to tighten it up, so then when I'm when I'm driving, it's not banging back and forth and hitting the tires. So, yeah. But it's, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but always ended up having some troubles with it, it seems like. And it looks like you should just be able to throw the quick hitch on and life will be good. Everything gets easier, but doesn't always work out because those are not universal to everything. So, yeah, see right here, I'm going to kick on it and I'm wrestling with it, just trying to get it to go on, but pretty soon you'll see me finally get it through my thick skull that I need to lengthen out that turnbuckle so I can get it on there. So so now it's on. PTO's hooked up. Now we just got to adjust how level it is. And when we pick it up, I'll show you here. Okay, so when we pick it up, we got to adjust these turnbuckles to adjust how far we can let it sway. See here. Okay, so that one's adjusted pretty good. So if we hit a bump, it comes over. That turnbuckle won't let it go any further and hit this tire. So now we'll go the other side and look to see if it's the same thing. And negative. So we're bouncing against the tire. I had to loosen that one up to get it on just because normally we use the speed hitch or the quick hitch. But the person we bought this from added an extra support here. I don't know, I feel like it probably does good, but it doesn't allow room for the quick hitch. And that's something that we can change, but it's not exactly on the top of the list. But I'm gonna adjust that up, tighten those nuts down so the turnbuckles don't move, and I'm gonna load her up. So I'm just kind of visually setting the height in between the front and the ground and the back of the ground. You always want to leave the front a little lower. That's just kind of how it's designed to cut. Then I kind of look in the back, so it went on pretty easy with the 3-point. So we don't have to adjust this link for the left and right. Is it perfect? No, probably not, but I'm not going to use a level. It's fine. And like I said, then I just I know I'm going to be mowing a little lower than this, so I'll put it down a little more and show you. But you can see the front is just a little closer, and that also has to do with the wheel too. So I'm gonna cut a little, and then I will get off and make an adjustment if I need to. But to bring it lower, I lengthen the top length, and to raise it higher, I shorten the top length. So now we're gonna load her up and chain her down and get on the way. So a couple things here. The reason I'm leaving my grapple on is kind of his advertisement. The person I'm going to be working for, I know, has a couple properties, and I want them to kind of see more stuff I have, and if they want to use more of my services, I mean, they can ask me for something they want done today, or hopefully for something in the future. And the other thing, B, is this is a 12-foot trailer, and as you can tell, my tractor mower combo is more than 12 feet, so I hang the bucket over the bed and have to chain the gate up to the mower, which is, yeah, it's not ideal, but it's what we have to work with for now, and we're never traveling super far and never going super fast, so we're way under the weight limit for the trailer. The trailer is really, it's just, I mean, those are two 3,500 pound axles, so it's 7,000. I mean, right now I don't even think we are, let's see, yeah, we're probably, I don't even think we're over, maybe right at 4,000 pounds with all of that. So like I said, plenty of weight. The trailer handles it fine, truck handles it fine, but hopefully that's something that we'll be upgrading to in 2024. So hopefully it's a good one. We can get us a trailer that'll fit everything. We'd really like to have room in the front so we can put an extra implement or two on like the front of the trailer, while having like the mower on as well. So it'd also be dandy to throw a flatbed on the truck, but one thing at a time. We gotta win the lotto first, maybe, to be able to afford either of those, but hey, we're getting there. I have one of those fancy schmancy, super reliable 6.0 Power Strokes, so whenever, especially when I'm pulling my trailer, I always just keep an eye on the coolant temp and then the exhaust or the engine oil temperature. They got to stay within they're supposed to stay within about 15 degrees. This is in Fahrenheit, and I don't really like to see them above 208 when it's cool out, and I think it's about 40 degrees out right now, so hopefully she'll get us to where we need to go. I replaced the oil cooler in it, I don't know, 6 months ago. Yeah, I did it. No, not 6 months ago. It was about a year ago now. I think we finished in January, February, and it was freezing cold out. No shop to work on it, so yeah, buddy came over and saved my life on that. But yep, so always watching. This is just the last part of one of the pastures that I did. Worked really good. The mower did really good. It was pretty wet, but man, it did really good. This stuff is really thick. Lots of little mulberries out here that just not a problem. And it paid off to leave the grapple on. I actually had to move some fence that was kind of in the way, and an old hay bale or an old round bale, and got some future business out of it too. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along. Hope It was a little bit enjoyable for you. It sure was for me. For now, I'll catch you later. This is D.R.C. saying adios.